Season 47, War number 7. We have finally reached the midpoint in the season, and I'm bringing back a champion I wish I would never bring back again, and that is Moondragon. I took her to 2 or 3 wars last season, and I never soloed a single fight with her, at all. I was taking a lot of photons and a lot of silks, and they're just fights where you mess up once, you kind of just dead, and it just kind of gave me bad memories of those fights, and I was hoping I wouldn't have to take Moondragon to war again. Here I am taking Moondragon to war again. On the bright side, yeah, we just killed that Scorpion in like 20 seconds. So I can finally say I've soloed a war fight with Moondragon. That was kind of cracked, and it's really good because Moondragon was like designed to counter Scorpion. She is literally the perfect Scorpion counter. She takes reduced damage from poison and the power sting that comes from the poisons, and then she ramps herself even faster while the poison is active on herself. It's pretty crazy, and then once you get into her ramped mode, then she counters evade and stuff, so she's, yeah, really good for Scorpion. Next up, we have Chavez versus Node 17 Aarkus. Really easy fight, we just need to control his power. We're going to take frostbite damage just because that's kind of fighting Aarkus with Chavez for you. But on the bright side, we do have some energy resistance, a decent bit of energy resistance too, to make us take a lot less damage, and we only lose 10% health, so pretty nice. Next up, we're going to have a Storm on Node 26, and I was a little nervous for this fight because I'm going in against a Storm who I've never fought under this tactic before, and I am doing it with Tigra, but I practiced it before, and you can just dex the first hit of the special and then heavy the second two, and you'll be perfectly fine. And it's easier while rooted, because then you're not pushing yourself too far back. So I'm just making sure that I bait the special while I'm ready for it, and try to only let her throw it when I'm ready for it. And yeah, we're just going to special intercept her when we come out of that special attack, and then we'll be fine. We're going to get her again. The unblockable definitely helps out there. We can just throw it pretty freely as long as we're far enough away. And then yeah, she's just going to die just like that. And yeah, so Tigra versus Storm works really well this meta, clearly. So that's nice. Next up is Node 35 Hulkling. I fought this guy 3 or 4 times this season already. Pretty easy fight. This one was probably like one of the cleanest 35 Hulklings I've done all season. It's really easy. You just need to make sure you have a lot of negative zones, at least 2, and then you'll be controlling his power completely. Any more than that, you're just reversing it, and that's awesome. I would like to not let him throw special ones if I can help it. It's just I don't want to take a lot of block damage from the Pierce in the process, so I'm not really too fussed about that. But we got some nice healing off of Chavez SP2 there. We didn't even have the orange dimension to boost our damage, but at this point, I'm like, well, I can nuke him, but at the same time, it doesn't even matter if I'm pushing the SP3, because I'm going to power drain him right after anyway. And we're going to go for an SP2 right there, and it's going to finish the job before he gets the indestructible. So, really easy fights, and that is the end of my path fights. Now we are going to start the mini fights, starting with this Hulk on Node 37. And it's a big rank 3 Hulk, so that is really scary, but at the same time, Moondragon counters this fight really easily. It's an unduped Hulk, so I don't even have to worry about his unstoppable, and with this fight, he's got a lot of regen, but once we're ramped, we're going to start placing energy vulnerabilities, and we just use the energy vulnerabilities with Despair to completely ignore the healing. I do want to make sure I get all my intercepts on point, however, there is a risk that if I mess one up, I die in one combo just because of Hulk having so much extra attack. It is really annoying, but it's something that we just kind of have to deal with. We threw the SP1 just to get rid of some power, mainly. I was getting too much. I didn't want to get to 3 bars. 3 bars of power isn't that bad. It's actually going to place a decent incinerate, so not that big a deal. I'm going to be blocking his SP1s for the most part, just because you can, I mean, you actually can dex that too early, I'm not even joking, and I've done it before, and I'm not risking that happening again, so we're just going to do a bunch of blocking that SP1, so not that big a deal. Also, bro, that SP2 was insane, like 200k damage almost. That was ridiculous, and he's gonna die right there with the relic, so. Wait for Moondragon to redeem herself for me. Granted, I wasn't fighting fights like Photon or Silk, but like, bro, those fights that she took were actually kind of crazy, and they made me kind of want to use her again, which I never thought I'd be saying. Either way, we have Gorr on node 47 next. I don't think I've ever taken Gorr on this node before, but I don't think it's going to be that hard going into the fight. Really just get the neutralize up and make sure that I only let him throw special ones with that neutralize up. That way, if I get comboed, I'm not going to get like 50 bleeds on myself. So we're going to try to bait the special attack, but at the same time, I don't want him to throw it while he isn't neutralized. So I'm actually going to special intercept there to get him to go more aggressive. And then we're going to throw the SP. Well, we did throw the SP1. I don't know what I was saying, but either way, we're just going to counter his specials and stuff. We're going to let the blue sense actually fall off on accident, but it's not that big a deal because this special attack is going to kill him, so it doesn't even matter that falls off because we don't need the power back. So yeah, full yellow barred that Gorr there. That feels great. And we have Maestro on node 49 last up. If you saw my last war video, I took this fight in like 2 minutes. If it's under ideal circumstances, he dies in like 30 seconds, but if not, that's okay, because clearly you can still play Tigra even when that glancing is up. You just have to slow play and get him to get rid of the glancing and then reset, and then you'll be perfectly fine. We just need to make sure that we reset like as soon as possible. I should have held block immediately after that special attack. I kind of just screwed myself over there, but it's alright. We throw the SP2 here. My senses fell off. Probably could have handled that much better if I actually did it properly, like I was saying I should have, but anyway. So the glancing's up now, so now I'm like, okay, I guess I just kind of have to chill now. What I'm actually going to end up doing wrong, and it didn't even occur to me till after this fight, is now I'm knocking him down, which is delaying the process of getting that glancing off. So I'm actually kind of shooting myself in the foot here by doing that. I shouldn't be knocking him down too much. I should just be trying to dex those specials. And here I'm knocking him down again. That's just keeping the glancing active, keeping the cosmic radiation active. So now I'm just taking more damage. It is a mistake, but you're going to see that's not really going to hinder me at the end of the fight. Now that he is actually in the cosmic rage or cosmic mode, we do want to hit him with as many heavies and specials as possible. That was really bad, but it's not that big a deal. We're going to throw the SP1. We've got one more knockdown. Oh yeah, we're going to die. Because of that. Because of the AI just being a giant idiot. I swear that never happens to me ever. It is always possible, but never ever does that happen, where the AI just decides to hold block and then decide to medium you instead of just blocking your heavy or getting hit by your heavy. So that's my second death of the season, and that one really kills me because I needed one more heavy attack to get him out of the cosmic mode, and then he would have just died doing SP2 after. That might be my most frustrating war death ever. Because if he doesn't do that weird AI thing, I live and he's dead. Whatever. It is what it is. Second death of the season. I was hoping to finish this season with only one death. Whatever, man. It is, again, it is what it is. There's only so much that I can do about it. But we did win the war, so that's good. We're now 5-2. However, we're still in Tier 2 wars, so we're really not advancing that far. We're in Plat 2 as well for the ranks. So that's really unfortunate that we're not really progressing that far because we're stuck in Tier 2, but hopefully we can get to Tier 1 really soon, and that won't be much of a problem. So, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see y'all in the next one.